Hello, hello. How is everyone doing tonight? I am so excited to hop on. The most exciting things happened today. If you guys didn't see from yesterday, I have started to start this new routine in my morning where I am spending time each morning to write down what am I going to do that day that lights me up. And that has been such an amazing practice because those are the things that I am making sure to do every day, is to take those things and do what is lighting me up. And so today I a couple of things that I did today was just meeting with people one-on-one and talking to some people in my life. And one of those is another healer friend of mine. And then another one was somebody that I met at a class that I recently took. And just really exciting things happening from those meetings and opportunities starting to come into my awareness and into my like things that I could possibly do. And so sorry, thinking. So I'm really excited because this person that I met with today that I met at one of my classes, he is from another country and he wanted to, he owns a bookstore in his country and he wants to take energy healing and Reiki and spirituality and different spiritual practices and bring that back to his home and share that with the people in his area. And it was really exciting to me when I heard that, and I was like, oh, I have to learn more about this. I have to learn more about what you're doing. This is so cool. And so we met today for lunch, and the most exciting thing happened. I was invited to this opportunity to go speak at his bookstore in his country and share my knowledge and share what I know. And I'm just amazed at the opportunities that the universe brings in when we're paying attention and we're willing to accept them. Speaking in different groups in different areas, I really, really want to travel and speak in these different areas. And it's been kind of a new manifestation for me. It was like, I just recently decided that I wanted to do this. And I was thinking, you know, this is going to happen like 5 years from now, maybe some point down the road. I'm not quite sure when this is going to happen. And it wasn't really something that I was like really, really trying to manifest. But the universe throws things at us when we're ready for them. I truly, truly believe that. And so this opportunity has presented itself, and it's so exciting to me because I get to live that dream, and I get to live that dream a lot sooner than I get to live that dream. And right now I don't know how that's going to happen or how that's going to manifest exactly, but the possibility is there and the opportunity is there and the door is open, and all I have to do is say yes and walk through that door and continue to hold that space for that opportunity. And that is just so, so exciting. The other stuff that I want to talk about today is what also came up in my conversations today and has been coming up in conversations lately has been the topic of investing in yourself. I am a huge proponent of self-care and investing in yourself. As an entrepreneur, making an investment is me making an investment in myself is making an investment in my business. And so it's really, really important to invest in yourself as an entrepreneur. It is so important to do that. It is really important to do that even if you're not an entrepreneur. It is really important to invest in yourself. And so a lot of people have been asking, well, how do I do that? How do I go and invest in myself? And there's two main resources that are an investment in yourself, but these two resources can look like different things. So the two resources that you can invest in yourself, hi Lori, the two resources that you can invest in yourself are time and money. And investing in yourself is not all about money, and as a lot of people think it is. They think they have to have so much money in order to make this investment in themselves, and if they don't have this money, then they can't do anything there. And it's not about just the monetary investment. It's also about the time investment. And both are important, especially in a business. Starting a business is an investment. There is an investment that goes into starting a business. And the type of business that you want to start is going to have a different level of investment, but there is definitely investment required in starting a business, both monetary and time-wise. And so if you're wanting to start a business that is essential to the starting of your business is the investment of time or the investment of money. And so what does this look like? And investment in money is really simple. It's you know, spending money on yourself, spending money on your business, but it's also spending money in a strategic way that is going to get you a return on investment, that is going to grow you, that is going to grow your business. Because we can easily make investments that aren't really growing our worth as a business. So what is and is not worth it to invest in your business? I can speak from experience that investing, if you're a service-based business and you are using product to substitute your service-based business, it's a lot more conducive for you to invest in that service and spend a bunch of money on product. You need to focus your energy on what is the main core of your business, because otherwise you're throwing your energy out into a million different things, and that is really not what you want to be doing. You're actually distracting yourself when you're doing that from the main thing that you want to be doing. So in that kind of investment, in that monetary investment, it's really important to be investing in what is the main thing that you are doing in your business. What are some other things that you can invest money in your business? If you have a brick and mortar business, you are investing money in the location of your business. If you are continuing education in your field of study or your field of expertise, that is an investment in your business. That is a really good investment in your business. It is really important to continue to educate yourself. But also, you don't need to spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on education. The education is available to you in many, many different ways, and it is very good to invest money into education, because what happens when we do free education, and I can speak from experience on this, is when we have free education, that just gets set back in our inbox and never looked at. And so The more you invest monetarily, the more you're going to do to take action steps. And I'm not saying that you can't take a free course or take a cheap course. Of course you can, but that means that you need to buckle down and really make that commitment to completing that thing. And the fact is, when you invest money in something, you are more likely to complete it because you spent money on it and now you want to see the investment and how that helps you. And so I can tell you, I have spent way too much money on cheap courses that I thought were going to get me to where I wanted to go. And most of those courses I did not even touch. I did not even touch these courses. Hi, Lito. So that's something definitely to take into consideration with your investment in a course is, are you actually going to take the course? Are you going to sit down and do the work and invest in the time? And be really, really honest with yourself about this. Because when we're not honest about ourselves, we dump this money and it goes essentially into the trash bin. We're just dumping money into the trash bin. And that's not a good investment in ourselves. So investing money in a class also requires a time investment. How else can you invest your money? You can invest your money in a coach. This would be my number one recommendation in investing yourself and investing in your business, because you get that one-on-one attention. You get one-on-one with this person. You are meeting with them once a week. And that is, you get the quickest results that way. Every time I've had a one-on-one coach, my results come quicker and quicker and quicker. And I can tell you this not just from a business experience, but from a fitness experience as well. When I made the choice to invest in a personal trainer, the results I got so much quicker because I had that once a week appointment with my personal trainer every week, and I had to show up and I had to do the work. And I was more inspired to do the work in between my appointments as well, because I had someone there helping me, cheering me along to get me the results that I needed. The same thing when I hired a business coach. I then had the inspiration and the drive to do what I needed to do and to take the steps I needed to take. I had a cheerleader. I had someone show me the way. And I was no longer spinning my wheels about what to do next. So that would be my number one recommendation as an investment monetarily in yourself and in your business, is to work with a coach one-on-one. You're working with somebody who's already done it. They're there to show you the way so that you don't have to do the trial and error and try and make mistakes and try things and do it wrong and have to learn from those mistakes. Those mistakes do cost you money. And that is what I did for a long time. I spent really like at least 2 years not having someone help me through running my business, and I tried things and I failed, and I tried things and I failed so many times. And that was a really great learning experience. It was a really great learning experience. But it also, I'm sure, hurt me financially in the long run, because I wasn't willing to invest that money in someone to help me who had already done it. I wanted to learn from my own experiences. I wanted to do things my way, which is awesome. But it also, like I said, hurt me maybe more than it would have to sign up with somebody right away. And so that is something that I would recommend to people. And that's just a personal recommendation as far as investing in yourself from my experience. And what's really important in finding a coach and finding somebody to help you one-on-one is to find somebody that really resonates with you, that really gets you, that understands what you're going through, and is going to help you personally do things in your own way, but in a way that is also going to generate success for yourself. So you don't have to try as many things, because when you're working with a coach, there's still going to be trial and error. They have their own way of doing things that works, but it's you trying those things and seeing and changing it and shifting it and seeing how that works for you. So as far as investing money, those are the different ways that I would invest money in a business. Investing in a coach, again, my number one way. You could also invest in classes and things like that, but continuing into your education. But the number one thing I would say is investing in a coach. There's other things that you can invest in as well, is marketing. I think, though, it's really important to be really, really clear on your message. Before investing in marketing, I've hired people for marketing before and wasn't really clear on my message. And so it became really difficult for me to work with them in marketing because they were not able to understand my message. They understood marketing and how it needed to be done, but they weren't able to understand my message and how to share that message and how to help me find that message. And a coach was much more helpful in that. So investing money, that is the main ways to invest money in your business. Now, the other way to invest in yourself and to invest in your business is to invest your time. Your time is such a valuable resource. Now, the main excuse that I hear from people, I hear two excuses from people constantly. And those two excuses are, I don't have the time and I don't have the money. If you've said either of those things at any point, or if you catch yourself saying those things, drop it in the comments. It's time to admit that to yourself, that you are making up this excuse, because I'm telling you, I don't have time and I don't have money is just an excuse. Now, of course, I understand not having money. If that money is not physically in your bank account, it's not there. But there are ways to generate income for yourself. And so you need to start thinking about those ways, start thinking about how I can make money, and stop the I don't have any money, because you're just perpetuating that. Instead, the thought needs to be, how can I? How is this possible? How is this a possibility? And start to think about that. And then the other thing is, if you're not willing to spend your money on it, it's not a priority to you. And so what is better to say is to say, that's not a priority to me right now, because that is shifting what you're saying, and you're not constantly repeating, I don't have money. You're admitting that it's not a priority, and that is perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine to not prioritize something, but you need to be admitting that to yourself, what is and is not a priority to you. I don't have time is just the most horrible excuse in the book. It's, the time is so expandable and constantly changing. So time expands, it contracts. We can create more time in our lives if we need it, if we desire to create that. We are more than capable of doing that, and stretching time and creating more time. Again, it's, what are you prioritizing? That is really what you need to look at. If you are saying that you don't have time, you need to look at, what are you prioritizing? Because you could definitely be prioritizing something that doesn't matter to you. You could be putting your energy into something that is draining and exhausting you. There are so many ways that you could be potentially investing your time that are just time wasters. I've had people message me on Facebook and spend 30 minutes messaging me on Facebook and telling me they don't have time. Hello, you just spent 30 minutes messaging me on Facebook. Like, I don't really like to kick people in the ass, but like, I really want to kick people in the ass when they're doing that. Like, if you just spent 30 minutes with me telling me you don't have time, you have the time to watch a Facebook video, or watch a class, take a class, do something with that time instead of making up this thing that you're sitting on Facebook for 30 minutes. It's just crazy. Like, and I've had to honor that in myself too. I have had to honor when I've told myself that I don't have time and really take a look at how am I spending my time and how am I wasting my time. Because it's really about optimizing your time. Now, another thing that is really important in investing time in yourself is investing time in self-care. It's really, really important. Again, investing in yourself is an investment in your business. So it's really important to invest in your self-care and take care of yourself. Especially if you are in the caretaking business, if you are a coach, if you are an energy healer, if you are a light worker, if you are a reader, any of those things, it's really important to invest in your own self-care. I mean, isn't that what we're really constantly preaching to people? So it's really important to take care of that and invest time in that. Invest time in having fun in life. When we let go and enjoy our lives, so much more inspiration comes in those moments. I mean, I spent my whole day today investing in myself, having conversations with people, and doing those things. And so much more inspiration came through in that than it would have if I was sitting behind my computer screen trying to pump out content from an empty brain. So take time, invest in your self-care. What are some other ways to invest time? Those are the big things that I'm thinking of at this time. Do you guys have any other ideas on investing time on yourself and in your business? Oh, investing time in your business. Invest time in working on your business. Invest time in creating content. Invest time to sit down and do a Facebook video and talk to people about your message that you have to share. You can invest time in those ways. So what needs to get done in your business and spend time doing that. The more time that you have to invest, the more you're going to get done. But all you have to do is find 2 to 3 hours a day. 2 to 3 hours a day to spend on your business. And so much can get done in that 2 to 3 hours. Even just an hour is helpful, but I really think like having that jam time of 2 hours blocked together helps so much more get done. I have a really hard time sitting down for just an hour myself and doing things because I get distracted by everything. Whereas if I have that 2 hour, 3 hour time block to sit down and get done what needs to get done, then so much more gets completed. So investing time in yourself and in your business to spend time working on your business, creating for your business. Spend time journaling, spend time asking questions, spend time answering questions, spend time educating yourself. The more you educate yourself, the more you become an expert in what you do. And that's just really, really beautiful. And when you invest in yourself, you feel so much better. You feel so much more available to go out and serve. And opportunities do become available to you. It's just really opening yourself to those opportunities. Thank you, Lori and Lital, for your input about that being true. I really appreciate that, and I'm glad that resonates with you. So if you are, I didn't say this at the beginning, but if you are watching the replay, comment and let me know that you watched the replay. And comment any questions that you have about investing yourself. If any questions came up as you are watching this video, comment those questions and I will answer those questions for you. And then if you're a spiritual business owner or just a spiritual person who wants to increase their spirituality, I do two things. Hi, Jamie. I do two things. I'm a spiritual business coach and I'm also a Reiki master teacher. And so those are my two main things. As a spiritual business coach, I help light workers and healers to design businesses that they love, that are aligned with their truth, and that way they can confidently share their intuitive gifts and create the impact that they were meant to. And on the energy healing side, I teach people energy healing and really teach them how to heal themselves, how to heal others, and how to go out and share that gift of healing with other people. And so then the Facebook group is that I have for that, for supporting those people and for spiritual women to come together and share our experiences, to share our insights, to share about our spiritual businesses as powerful and intuitively inspired spiritual women. The link to that is in the description above. The other thing that I'm offering right now is a dream design session. And in that session, it's really for women that are interested in working one-on-one with me, for us to get to know each other. There's no obligation in it, but just for us to get to know each other, you to know more about me to know more about you. You can ask me the questions that you want to ask me. And in that session as well, I will help you to design a 3-step plan for you to let go of the fears and the doubts that are stopping you from creating the business and life that you want and desire and dream about, and really help you to believe in yourself. Every time I've done one of these calls, the women that I've worked with have gotten so many insights on how to do this and believe in themselves and believe they can do this. So it's something that I love to share. So if that's something that you want to take part in, the link to that is above in the description of the video as well. All you have to do is click the link, fill out the form, and then it will take you right into booking the call with me, or the session with me. I do the sessions over Zoom, so we can talk looking at each other face to face. And so yeah, those are the things I want to share with you right now. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comments. It was so great talking to you tonight. Have a wonderful evening.